Asta is my favorite 4-star in all of Honkai Star Rail. I think this character is really good. And for a character that we all get for free in the beginning of the game, I don't think you'll be disappointed once you actually are able to use her in your account. Not only does she look great, she has a lot of money, so she comes from a very wealthy background, but she also has probably the best voice actress in my opinion. But that might just be being a little biased. In this video, we'll be going over Asta and all she provides for your team comps. Spoiler alert, she works the best in fire teams, but we'll get into that in the video. As you can see here, I have her in a fire-only team, so she works best in a team scenario like this, but you could use her as a speed buffer overall. So why do I say that she's meant for fire-only teams? Well, in her kit, she has fire boosting capabilities and the the light cone. She equips the weapon, her best in slot, increases the damage by everyone by 12% whenever all allies are the same damage type. No, maybe it's for everyone, maybe it's just for her, I don't know for sure. It's really hard to kind of test these things in beta. So I have Himiko, I also have the main character. This is the fire version that I was talking about in the tier list video. And then I have Hook, who is a single target fire DPS. Hook does massive damage. It's something I realized really quickly before we actually do get into the showcase. Single target characters do a lot more damage than AoE characters single target. Himiko doesn't really do much single target damage, but Hook on the other hand just does massive single target damage. So I think ideally, you know, they want you to have, by they I mean, you know, Hoyoverse, right? They want you to have, you know, AoE characters and single target characters, but kind of use them in different scenarios, which I mean is self-explanatory, right? But you know, you might play some games like, for instance, I don't know, Epic 7, because it's like the best game I can kind of compare this to, and you see a character like Landy that has, you know, AoE and single target damage, but she does more AoE damage than single target characters in that game. But then again, it suffers from power creep problem. Anyways, I don't know why I'm rambling. Let's get into the video. This is the boss we actually fought in the beginning of the game. This is kind of be like the Dvalin character. I don't know. It's so weird because like this boss is like Dvalin from Genshin Impact. Literally the first weekly boss you fight. It's crazy. But ideally, you want to use Asta's ult first because it increases the speed of everyone on the team. That's something I didn't mention. Asta has a team-wide speed boost with her ultimate. That's why she's really good in the team-based scenarios. So I'm going to press 1, activate the ult, and this should increase the speed of everyone on the team. And we're still pretty slow, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do this. We need to break shields. So what we do is we use Himiko's ult. We can honestly stack ults here. We'll use the Trailblaze main character ult as well. And then we'll break this one. I think we should be okay. We have a shield here. We should tank. Oh, we just cut. Okay, cool. We broke that. And now this guy can't really do anything. So we can just go ahead and break these. Just do damage. So there's like a 2-part to this boss. I can't really say it's like Dvalin, but it's like a 2-part to this boss. You have to do this, like kill it once and then kill it again after. Ideally, you want to use if you're gonna use the ult and the E skill of every character you're on the turn with. So for instance, if I'm using Asta's ult and skill in her same turn, you want to use the ult first before you use the skill because you get energy after using the skill. I mean, you don't want to use your skill first and then use your ult because then you don't get the energy. I'm going to put that in a video, by the way, whenever we do like a guide video going over everything. But that's kind of a mistake I made playing this game sometimes, where I will use the ult before I use the skill. It's nothing major, but it can matter sometimes when you're doing harder content, right? Content like this, it doesn't really matter. And we finish it off here. But this is pretty much the fight in a nutshell. You have to fight him 2 times, and then, you know, once the first sequence is over, you fight him again in the second sequence. And then you pretty much just kill here. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to lose this part. Because you just do a lot of damage to him while he's stunned. And he just dies. We'll just finish it off here with a hook ult. But yeah, overall, this team is pretty nice. It will matter whenever you fight content where you kind of need to focus on one element. And Asta is going to be the MVP of that team. Because she provides a lot of damage boosting capabilities, a lot of shield break potential with her E skill. She also provides a speed boost and just overall give an attack boost to the team with her talents. And this character is really, really strong. Oh, this is good. We got 2 of them. Cool. So I actually want to unlock this here. What this does is it gives a burn effect to Asta, which I think makes her really good with Hook, because Hook also has a burn in his kit or dot. Is it a he or her? I don't know. Hook, the little child characters in the team. Pretty cool though. I didn't show her talents and everything, but like I said before, she increases fire damage of the team, which is nice. So a damage boost. She also gives an attack boost. Where was it? Here it is. She gives an attack boost whenever she gets charging stacks. And this is whenever she hits an enemy. You can use her E skill, you can use her basic attack, and she gets charge stacks as a part of her skill set. And then she gives allies a attack boost, which is crazy. It's crazy. And it stacks. Look at this. It stacks. 6%, 6 times 5, that's a 30% attack boost. It's crazy. You can go higher with that. I don't know, maybe you can go to like 10, level 10, and that's like a, I don't know, like a 10% attack boost, 8%. It's crazy. I think this character is insane and I love her. She's my favorite. Like I said before, you put her with characters like Seal, and I think she'll shine perfectly. You don't even need to use Bronya in that team comp, because as long as you have any way to give, you know, Seal more speed boosting capabilities or just more action bar overall, you probably don't need to even put Bronya in that team. But Bronya is just best case and best character to pair her up with, you know, for whale players, because she gives, you know, damage buffs and all that extra jazz, and then the actual turn, not just speed or action bar, right? These are the stats. Nothing too crazy. You kind of want to have her with as much speed as you can give her, because you want her to constantly take turns, because like I said before, she will stack her attack buff. She will also give speed buff to the whole team, and with her turn cycling a lot often as well, whenever you need someone to break the shields of the enemy, well, I mean, if she presses her E skills, ding, 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 ding. You saw how many times I was hitting the boss. Asta. That's 4 times that she was hitting the boss with shield break. It's pretty massive. You actually do have her first Eidolon, which is Constellations in this game from Genshin Impact. Well, I mean, you get an extra additional hit whenever you use her E skill. So that's 5 times you're hitting the boss. Ding, 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 ding. That's my way of counting. And you just do a lot of break potential on the enemy. I think it's pretty insane. I actually lost this? He had 1 HP! Okay, then again, I did increase the level of the mobs. Oh my god, dude. You know what? Doesn't even matter, okay? That is going to be it. Asta's amazing 4-star character. You should definitely use her because you'll be getting her for free in the beginning of the game. I think she is very good for early game, mid game, and honestly late game as well, end game. And I will be using her every step of the way whenever I do start my main account on the live servers of the actual game. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comment section below. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.